Hello everyone, my name is Arohi and welcome to my channel. So guys, so far we have seen the implementation of two types of AI agents. First one is reflex agents which react instantly to the inputs, and the second one is goal-based agent which choose actions based on the goals. And today we are going one step ahead and we will be learning about much smarter type of agent, which is learning agents. So let's start with the basics. Let's first understand what is learning agent. So a learning agent is an AI system that improves over time by learning from its experiences. And learning agents follow simple four-step cycle for that. First one is acting, second is observing, third is learning, and fourth is adapting. Now let's see what each of these steps does in detail. So the first one is acting. So here the agent takes an action. Action means does something, right? So agent takes an action based on what it knows, based on its environment. And the second step is observing. Over here, agent observes the result of that action, means was that action successful or not, right? The third one is learning. Here, agent processes the result and updates its internal knowledge, means it understands if the action which it took was good or bad and it updates its memory. And the fourth one is adapting. Here, the agent will use this new knowledge to make better decisions in the future. Which new knowledge? The knowledge which it gained from step number 3. So this cycle repeats again and again and it helps the agent to improve. So to create such agents, to create learning agents, we need to learn reinforcement learning. And in reinforcement learning, the agent learns through trial and error by receiving rewards for good actions and penalties for poor actions. So over time, agent learns what action gives more reward and what action leads to penalties. So let's take one example to understand it better. So imagine you are training a dog. So dog is an agent in this case, and your house or park is the environment for dog. And dog can sit, roll or bark. These are the actions which dog can take. And when it sits, means when dog sits on command, you give it a treat. So that's a reward for dog. And if it barks unnecessarily, you scold it. So that's a penalty for dog. So over time, dog learns that if I sit when asked, I get a treat. So this is exactly how learning agents work. So in this example, we saw some important terms. We talked about agent. In this case, in this example, agent is dog, right? Means agent means the learner. And then we talked about environment. And in our example, what is the environment? Our house or park, right? And then we talked about actions. Action means things that agent can do. And in this example, in this case, sit, roll and bark, these are the 3 actions. And then we talked about reward. Reward means it's like a feedback. If your agent is working well, it will get a treat. If it is not working well, if it is performing bad, then it will get penalty, right? So this is what reward is. Then we talked about policy. Policy means the agent's strategy or behavior that it learns over time. So these are few important concepts of reinforcement learning, and we will understand all of these concepts one by one. So once we understand these concepts, then I'll show you how to make a learning agent. So in my next video, we will understand these concepts in detail. Once we understand these concepts, after that we will move to the practical implementation. So I hope this video is helpful, and guys, if you like my content, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching.